Oh man, what's the business? You already know what time it is. It's your folk Marquise, and welcome to another episode of Here It Come. Playing Maturity. That's right, Playing Maturity. Here at Playing Maturity, we're here to deliver a message of maturity to millennials and their manners in an effort to create the perfect citizen. So check this out. Man, I'm just grateful for real. Been gaining a lot of traction in exposing the brand, exposing the movement, exposing this blessing that God has given me, man. And that's playing maturity in and of itself, and think different, live different. I'm just very grateful. In light of everything that's going on, I just want to encourage y'all to stay encouraged. You understand what I'm saying? Like, stay encouraged. Like, utilize this time properly. And that's what this series is about. Y'all know I like to move and operate in series. We just hit the month of April. The weather's starting to break. So this series here is called April Showers Bring May Flowers. April Showers Bring May Flowers. In this first episode, we're going to call it What You Growing? All right? As I really began to look at what I was getting ready to do next, I was blessed by the comments and all the feedback I was getting for the month of March, and discussing the things about watching your language and your words and what you mean, like your intention and things of that nature. I was very grateful because I'm really working hard on myself. When I'm coming up here to add value to y'all, it ain't just for y'all. It's also for me to gain something as I move forward in growth for myself, for my family, for those around me, those that I was called to impact. So this is very serious to me. I don't want to just be another motivational speaker, another empowerment speaker. I really want to dig deep and really leave my mark on the world, and that's what I'm going to do. So as I was considering this next series, I was like, man, it'd be cool looking at everything that's going on, looking at everything that's happening out here with COVID-19, outside of whatever it is, if it's 5G, if it's a real virus, minus all that. I'm looking at the impact of this thing on the world. All right. Never in my lifetime have I heard the word pandemic used in a real world scenario. So let's just look at the reality of what's happening. What can we do in our life? What can we do in our ministries? What can we do in our businesses with what's happening? As we've already seen, things have been going digital. Now digital is taking on, virtual is taking on a whole nother life of its own. So how can we truly maximize it? So as I was looking at the next season or the next month in content, I was like, man, it'd be cool, because it's the great time to go grow a garden. It'd be cool to metaphorically speak about growing a business or an opportunity as a garden. So that's what we're gonna do here. So the first, as I said, the first episode here today is what you growing. As I consider growing a garden, I'm like, man, I could go out here and grab this, grab that, grab this. But you got to see, what is it that you're growing? Are you growing potatoes, tomatoes? What kind of tomatoes? You doing beefsteak? You doing hybrid? Are you doing cucumbers? You doing lettuce? You doing cabbage? What type of cabbage? Just like 4 different types of cabbage or more. Are you doing regular squash? You doing zucchini squash? You know what I'm saying? What is it that your family eats? Are you going to grab a bunch of stuff to plant and weed and de-weed and all that just to reap a harvest that y'all don't even eat? That's foolishness. That's madness. So the first thing I want to encourage folks to do is establish what you're growing. What is it that you want? What is the reality that you want in your life? Then what is the reality that you want in your business or your nonprofit organization or ministry or whatever it is that you're supposed to be starting and growing, that it flourishes, it produces that fruit? What you growing? Here at Playing Maturity is a hybrid. Playing Maturity is a book that'll be coming out in a few months. Yeah, y'all know about Weapons of Mass Destruction. Put that out there. I'm grateful. That established me as a published author. Pulling that one back, now we got Overstanding, which is a series in and of itself. So volume 1, Overstanding, comprehensive look at gangster rap. Then Playing Maturity in and of itself is a book that'll be launching sometime in 2020. But not only is it a book, it's also another type of platform that you're seeing here. I don't want to release it all, you know what I'm saying? But Playing Maturity is a hybrid that's going to add value when it comes to self-development. It's a self-development firm. It's a community development firm. So that's what we're here to do, all right? So when you decide what it is that you're growing, what is it that I want? I want to see perfect citizens. What does that mean? That means mature. I know nobody's perfect but one person. You understand what I'm saying? But I want to see a mature people. I want to see a mature community. I want to see the violence stop. You know what I'm saying? The senseless gun violence, brothers and sisters getting slaughtered in the streets. Especially our black males getting slaughtered in the streets, killing each other, shoot them up, bang, bang, knock your brains out and put your holes in your chest and all this craziness. I get it. I was out there by God's grace. I never got shot and I never had to shoot anybody. You understand what I'm saying? But I was out there. I done witnessed some things. I know about some things. I understand the reality of these things. You understand what I'm saying? That shouldn't be. So I want to begin to curb that with planned maturity. You know what I'm saying? The teenage pregnancies, young girls out here stripping and giving themselves away and showing their body no value, not understanding their self-value. That's what I want. So I establish what I want to grow. I'll establish what I want to grow. Yes, I do determine to produce a profit. We got a nonprofit aspect. You understand what I'm saying? But this is a business also. We do desire and we shall produce a profit. Be it clothing, be it curriculums, be it videos, be it other forms of content, classes, whatever, we will produce a profit as well. So once you establish what it is that you're growing, write it down, visualize it, sit down, take some time, turn the TV off, turn your phone off, put the children out, sit down and decide what it is that you're growing. You understand what I'm saying? After you determine what it is that you're growing, get the ground ready or ready to ground. Oh, I apologize. I'm jumped ahead of myself. After you determine that, go get your tools. Go get your tools. What tools do you need? What contacts do you need? What recommendations do you need to move forward? Do you need a lawyer on your team? Do you need an attorney? Do you need trademark or intellectual property attorneys? What types of attorneys do you need? Do you need contractors? Do you need to do an LLC? Do you need to do a corporation? What type of corporation? You understand what I'm saying? What type of bank account do you need? What type of credit? Things of that nature. Are you doing video content? You got your phone. You can use your phone. You might not want to use your phone. You say you might want to use a camera, a DSLR. What types of cameras best? What type of microphone? I got a wired microphone right now, but then I'll be getting a wireless microphone. You know what I'm saying? What type of tripod you're going to use? What type of lighting you're going to use? You can use ring lighting. You can use umbrella lighting. Like all of these types of things. These are your tools. Make lists of the tools that you need. Now, granted, I definitely want to get this caveat. Don't walk into or don't get caught up in analysis paralysis. Analysis paralysis. What does that mean? That means you analyzing so much. You trying to dot every I, cross every T, and you take it so long that you ain't move forward. So it's like a run and gun type of situation. Take some time, take a weekend. If you're really serious, take a weekend or take a day. Take a few hours, carve it up. Trust me, my life can be busy. Although I am productive, I can be busy. I got a big family and I got a lot that I'm doing right now. I'm working on, as I said, not continuously saying I got a lot going on because there's a negative connotation attached to that. But truly acknowledging the reality that my plate is full. I'm in school for a type of coaching and counseling that y'all will be hearing about soon with Planned Maturity. I'm finishing up, getting ready to launch this book, Overstanding the Comprehensive Look at Gangster Rap. I'm launching this t-shirt, pushing this t-shirt, putting money behind that. I'm producing content now. I edit my own stuff. Till my team fully comes together, I got to get it out the mud. I got a family to take care of. I'm also a minister that I'm running the ministry. We're growing in that light. So there's a lot that I'm doing, but God has given me the grace to do it. So it's your folk Marquise. Let's make this happen. COVID-19 shut the world down. Utilize this time. Don't just sit around watch Netflix all day. Don't just sit around doing all of the counterproductive things that we can be doing all day. I get it. I took a whole week to just kind of get stuff together. Running to the store, making sure we had everything that we needed. But the 2 weeks didn't go by. All right, this is the third week. Let's get it. Let's get it. So go ahead. Come up with your ideas. What are you growing? What do you desire to see? Is it going to be a book? Is it a regular book? Is it a cookbook? Is it a children's book? You know what I'm saying? Are you doing music? Are you writing music? Are you ghostwriting? Are you working on an album? Are you doing an MP? Are you doing a mixtape? What is it that you're doing? Go ahead and find the tracks. What is your desired goal? Establish your desired goal. What you growing? Beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes? Like what you growing? You know what I'm saying? Grapes, blueberries, raspberries. What is it that you growing? Determine what you growing. Write it out. See what tools you need, and then go ahead and write your tools out. It's your folk Marquise. You already know what time it is. 420. That's right, Smokers Holiday, 420. We're dropping the book, Overstanding, comprehensive look at gangster rap, its subgenres and their effects on our generation. Of course, you can always visit MarquiseTrent.com. The shirt is popping. The ladies feeling the shirt, people feeling the shirt. Go ahead and get yours. Support the movement. Show some love. Think different, live different. It's going down in a major way. You already know what time it is. It's your folk Marquise. Think different, live different. Any questions? Y'all bless.